Hey everybody, prepare yourself for the audio to pop in. Welcome to Northernlion tries Hades, a game that I actually have played for a few hours prior to doing a video on it here, but that's because it came out last year as an Epic exclusive. I played it. It's a Supergiant developed, i.e. Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, etc., etc. Action roguelike with Hellenic inspiration and theming, voice acting, narration, and it plays a little bit like Mythology inspired Enter the Gungeon would maybe be a decent way to describe it. But why check it out now, a year after it came out in early access? Well, it is no longer an Epic exclusive, so it's probably getting exposed to a slightly wider audience, and it has had a lot of updates. So despite playing it for, you know, an hour, or 2 hours on stream over the course of, you know, late 2018, it seemed like a good time to go back and check it out. So I got through a little bit of story stuff, and I'm just going to jump right into the actual gameplay itself here right off the bat so we can get a reminder of how things work. Why don't we play with the sword first? So if you equip the sword, you get plus 20% jewels, which I believe is a currency that we can use to upgrade things permanently here. So I'm just looking at the combos. Press X to strike. Press Y to Nova Smash. Does Nova Smash also stun? I don't know. I think it's an AoE attack.
I don't remember having you on.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Alright, I don't know if I've ever gotten this guy's HP down to 0. Let's see if he's got story stuff for us. So, unlike most, you know, roguelike inspired games...
Whoops.
Maybe I should have talked to you before the end. There is more story-driven stuff in this. There's a lot of narrative and there's a lot of narration as well that I have not yet discovered. Can we speak? We cannot speak. Okay. The other thing is, I'm trying to remember, we have blood gems, which you can see down below my my inventory screen. Sorry, in the bottom left there. I'm also going to move my camera slightly, just to make sure that you got a good breadth of display here. That allows us to cast magic, which is what we just did. And if we kill this guy, we'll get the basically ammo for our magic back. HP, bottom left. What the heck is that bar on the left side? I don't remember, okay? Let's go. We also have a dodge. So what we're trying to do is escape from the underworld.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and
I see you've met my uncle.
Best get accustomed to the both of us.
Alright, that's new.
No, not on your life.
So as you would expect from... Oh, we get to pick perks, I remember, right off the bat as well. Okay, what do we have here?
I'll tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Okay, Boomer.
What's this?
Poseidon's Aid. Your call makes you surge into foes while impervious for 1.2 seconds. Okay, press right trigger for an Olympian's Aid. Uses 1 stock of your god gauge or all 4 stocks for a much stronger effect. So that would be our bottom left indicator right there. Sorry, I should not be breaking your pots. Like most Supergiant games, and by most I quite literally mean all, I suppose. Wow, I'm getting absolutely destroyed early on here, if you'll excuse me. Maybe kill the spawner first would be a good piece of advice. Stop! Please? You're making me embarrass myself. We lost, like, a quarter of our HP already. It is a beautiful art style, rich. Obviously, it should remind you a lot of Bastion and Transistor in particular. They have a very, you know, unique style that... You know, they seem to replicate in pretty much every game that they make. Let me out, please, before more things fall from the sky and hurt me.
More numbskulls?
Okay, hold on. The most important thing here... Learn how to actually handle basic enemies. I apologize, but simultaneously, it has been a while. So these guys, I remember they charge you. When they charge you, you should probably dodge them instead of just standing still. Gemstones. I will gain 5 gemstones.
Back at the house.
Thank you very much. And then this is like, it's an Isaac-style dungeon crawler, right? So this shows you what you get through there. And this shows you what you get through here. I don't know what either of the icons mean. Let's go to the one that seems a little bit less scary. We also get 2 HP back per room, which should explain to you... Oh, we can destroy cover, I forgot. Should explain to you why I was so annoyed with taking so much damage early. Takes a while to get our HP back. Now, I believe we also do extra damage if we hit enemies into walls. Just trying to build meter as much as possible. Whoa, be careful. So hold on. We can hit them with a little bit of a ranged attack, which then let us get our ammunition back by picking it up. You will not get this. Alright, we're learning again. Accept. So Gold Circle is a blessing from Athena.
We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Your special is stronger and can deflect. You begin each encounter with your god gauge partially full. Give me a stronger basic attack.
Divine protection.
That seems like the best possible outcome. So much like, it's a key? That's a potion, perhaps? Maybe a shop? Much like, you know, your traditional kind of roguelite setup, it worked. We are trying to get to a boss that will probably absolutely destroy me. But through the accruing and agglomeration of relevant perks, we stand a chance. Especially if I could also learn some enemy patterns. I think we're doing a little bit better here. I am using controller, by the way. One of the things is... Oh, that's a spike trap. One of the things that stands out for sure about Hades is that, like... I mean, I don't want to insult... A chthonic key. I don't want to insult, you know, other games in the genre. Because, I mean, I think I know what I like and I know what I don't like in roguelites, right? What I like is games that are similar to Isaac. What I dislike is when any game does something different than Isaac. I pretend that it's objectively worse. Let's go to the Bastion room, please. Compared to most roguelites, the art style is just absolutely gorgeous. The animation is beautiful. And a lot of roguelites look good. Don't get me wrong. Oh, he's a champion of some ilk. But, whoops. Hold on, can we control that in the air? I don't know what I was doing there. But this in particular, I mean, Supergiant stuff, I've played all of it. Oh, we broke the shield, I see. And I do mean all of it, although I still think I might be forgetting about one of the games. I beat Bastion, I beat Transistor twice, actually. I didn't beat Pyre, but I played a decent amount of it. I really like the art style. I like what they got going on. And I'm glad that they've stuck with it. I think it gives the games a certain sense of, like, continuity and character. Daedalus Hammer.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Enchantments for my weapon. Your dash attack hits twice and deals plus 30% damage. Your special has a wider area. Yeah, I know it says it hits twice, but I think I'd rather... No, you know what? Let's hit twice.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now. Thank you.
It doesn't have knockback anymore, but hopefully that doesn't hurt me too much. I will say I open myself up to the criticism of my gameplay right now, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Except pressing X on top of enemies. And occasionally Y on top of enemies as well. And then A when their bullets get close to me. No, stop. And it can all... Oh! Nope. It can all be a little overwhelming as well. A bag of bird skulls or a lightning bolt with a skull laurel wreath on it? Sure, let's try it.
You and me.
My hope...
Not now.
I remember these guys. Hold on. Also, I forgot about this. A beautiful soundtrack. I would like to get one level of my god gauge filled. Help. Help me. So that I could perhaps experience what it means to have that meter be active. It's not ready yet. It's ready. Better? We have 22 HP. Don't kill me right now. I'm supposed to be the dude who's not that bad at roguelites. What do you have for me? Lightning bolt. It's the Flash! Oh, I should have known.
Yet to harness the surpassing power I shall grant you now. Don't take this blessing lightly, and may you use it well.
Nice eyebrows, dude. They look like lightning bolts. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. After you take damage, your foes are struck by lightning. Nah. Make my cast better.
I feel all tingly.
It also it combines a couple of systems that I really enjoy as well. One is like a draft mechanic, which I feel like you don't see all that often in roguelites. Usually, you know, you walk into an item room in something like Isaac and you get what you get. You might have like one access to one reroll or something like that. Help. This seems like a bad time for me. I didn't get hit. Good lord. He's going. And also, combined with that... Oh, that was scary. I actually really like a... almost like, it's gonna sound bad, but don't judge me just yet, okay? I like a loot box style system that almost... It has different rarity associated with the items and makes that rarity known to the player themselves. So as you might have seen, we got an epic rarity. You're a mine layer, aren't you? We got an epic rarity item, or perk, I should say, as a choice when we beat that like miniature boss there.
Power of the gods.
I like the idea that sometimes, you know, you could just go for what's rare, and sometimes you might want to pick up something that's a little bit more common, but situationally good. Okay, so we can up. This is an upgrade here. We can make our attack damage better. We can make our cast damage better. We can make our call better. I'm going to make our cast better, which is our magical chain lightning ability we just got. It's got kind of that, you know, new shiny factor. Maybe I should be a little bit more open to... Help. Yo, but it's working. We're starting to build something here. Maybe I should be a little bit more open to... You know, building something slightly more traditional, perhaps, but I can't deny that for the time being, seems to be doing a pretty good job. I feel like I'm getting the hang of things. Gain 12 darkness. Yo, that's gotta be the boss fight.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, not dead yet, but like pretty close. Hold on, what happened to my other cast? Have I lost it? Oh, well, that one you just yeeted into the stratosphere for no reason. Not a boss. Not a boss. What happens when you step on those? Okay, do not step on those. We did get our cast back, thankfully. So I'm going to be a real coward, and I'm going to try to take advantage of Simpsons hit-and-run strategies. I think that, for now, provides me with my best chance for victory, is to just stay as far away from enemies as possible, and then catch them with a little chain lightning from afar. Oh, you're gonna give me another blessing.
Show up, I guess.
This does not appear to be a blessing.
The fighting spirit
Okay, it
in
is.
there,
I thought perhaps
have
it
to
could be a
say.
curse.
Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself.
That's no way to talk about New Jersey.
Tell me all about it.
Some state had to be the butt of the joke, okay? I've never been to New Jersey except the Newark International Airport. It seemed fine. After slaying a foe, it's an epic tier loot, what can I say? Your attack or special deals more damage. Your special inflicts doom. After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Or, after you take damage, inflict doom. Never.
With your
Give me a
power,
passive, because a passive is harder to mess up. I have to say, I am a little surprised that I'm still going. I'm also realizing that the hot bar on the left there is informing us as to what our loadout is
wretches.
and what our current level is at. I don't even want to know what my face looked like there. What our current, status is as far as upgrades as well, is what I mean to say. You fool. You walked on the spikes. You did it again. That time, in my defense, I thought it wouldn't be that bad. I'm still... Oh, I deserve that so badly. But that's alright, we're gonna fit in another one for sure. But to be honest, I thought we did okay for a first run in a long time, and while also trying to speak even, like, remotely analytically about the world of Hades. That was not a good performance, though, to not even make it to the first boss.
Whoa.
Hello.
Oh, it says here one of the wretched thugs caught you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
It's chat.
I haven't, no.
You are not to aid him in these
I thought his name said
His
Lord
foolishness is to be
Hands.
scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Lord.
It is not necessary to remind me.
I hate it when they fight.
Of a girl that I once knew.
Begging your pardon, my good shade.
So by using our gems, it looks like we can upgrade stuff in the hub world, almost Darkest Dungeon style. So we can add the Tartarus Fountain Chamber, which restores some HP amidst the gloom.
Chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Oh, it actually, it provides a new room into the maze. That's interesting. Well, let's just jump back into another one. You know me, the game is lore rich, but I'm not necessarily rich with a love for lore. You know, I kind of, I tend to prefer just hopping back into the mechanics. Although I will admit that we should go back and take a look at this, because this might give us passive advantages for the future. Let's see. Oh, we've given ourselves a fountain.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
That corner is not particularly cluttered. That corner is just, it seems relatively clean. I believe, I was just going to say, we can use the darkness we've gained at this point to also open new stuff for us in terms of, like, passive abilities. So hold on. This right now gives us 2 HP per room. We can make it give us 3. Each rank restores you for 50% of hearts one time when your life total is depleted. Yo, really? Okay, so instead of dying, we come back once with 50% HP. That seems very good. Extra backstab damage. What about boiling blood? Oh, it gives you extra damage against foes that have a cast on them. 10 money at the start of each escape from the House of Hades. 5 HP to your life total. Let's go for boiling blood. It seems interesting, at least. We might as well go for that as well. I like games, actually, that have a passive upgrade ability in them as well. Rogue Legacy, Darkest Dungeon, etc., etc. Okay. We can equip a spear. We can equip a shield. We can equip a bow, or we can equip a glaive of some sort, or a motorcycle. We can't afford it. Give me the shield. If I remember correctly,
Would you look at that?
the shield was a lot of fun. So you can yeet it, you can bash, and you can also do a bull rush. But this, I think, just gives you defense against it. Does it also... I think that our Our defend ability might also deflect, but I think it's better to go like almost Rygar style.
I'll be there soon.
All right, it's Dionysus, dude.
That was revelry.
Hey there,
I told you.
man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest
How
of
do
us
you
already.
drink
That's saving you a spot.
so
Let me
much,
see what I can
eat
do.
so many
Have a
grapes, and
little
still
sweet
have
for
that
you in the
incredible
meantime.
Serratus on display? Your attack inflicts poison, your dash inflicts poison, your call inflicts poison. Let's go for our attack inflicts poison. So I'm thinking the more of that we can get done, the merrier.
I always come back.
Yeah, this seems much better for me. I think I'm a ranged boy because I'm a coward. Keep in mind we did lose a staggering amount of HP early on in our last run. Please shoot at me so that I can try to deflect it. Does not deflect, just blocks. Okay, good to know. Try not to send that off and get yourself killed. I will say, it's not a criticism. It's more of a demonstration of my own ignorance. I don't understand why, at least, especially early, I would ever not just yeet the shield. You know what I mean?
Found something.
Okay, we're going into an upgrade room. But I can actually, it does feel like it's come a long way. It was already in a really, really good spot. I mean, the thing is, to be honest with you, I don't know if there is, and these are kind words, without a doubt, but I don't know if there's a developer out there. Great attack, dude. I don't know if there's a developer out there in the indie scene that has a better track record right now than Supergiant. Not everybody loves all of their games, but they've been remarkably consistent. If you haven't played, hold on. Bull Rush instead fires a piercing shot. Bull Rush gains a power shot. So that's based on timing, which I don't trust myself with. You ever notice how much Hades looks like the Icelandic dude who played the big alien in Prometheus? It's suspiciously apt. We're going to go for the most cowardly approach possible. I appreciate that upgrade. We got gems or Cthulhic keys, which are actually chthonic keys. Don't crash on me, dude. I'm begging you. I was in the middle of some effusive praise. I have a feeling that it's going to recover from this unhandled exception. I should also point out, I've had a few computer-related issues recently that I'm in the midst of... Oh, it totally worked. I think it just alt-tabbed me temporarily, which is not the game's fault. Probably my malware bites was like, I gotcha. Don't worry, it's not malware, okay? It's called Bonzi Buddy. It's an incredibly useful digital assistant, sweetheart. Let's try our new ability. It works. Oh, my lord. We need to get our shield to bounce. But yeah, if you haven't played, particularly, everybody knows Bastion. Because, A, it was very good. Still is. And B, it came out close to an era where the Humble Bundle was absurdly popular. Terrible dodge. Hundreds of thousands of people bought those, and thus exposed it to a hugely wide audience, right? I feel like their later games, which at this point I say later even though they're probably from, like, you know, 2013, didn't get quite the same level of attention. And to some extent it is a shame, because although Bastion might still be my favorite of them.
Power of Olympus.
Okay, an extra upgrade. A Palm of Power. Although Bastion still might be my favorite of all of them, they're all subtly different, but also very good in their own way. Transistor's like pausable real-time combat was really neat, and Pyre I probably respect it more than I actually enjoyed it, which sounds rude, but they basically help me invented a sport for that. A digital sport, I'll admit, but a sport nonetheless.
My birthright.
But for now, I'm gonna focus because I desperately want to not die and at least make it to a boss fight. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay, so you kill these mini bosses, we get a reward from Zeus himself. Okay, you've been broken by a poison damage. I have to admit, I do have trouble now and then just parsing the amount of stuff happening on screen. I think that's part and parcel with any roguelite. You know, one of the hardest things is getting used to figuring out which information is relevant, which information is not relevant, and implementing it in real time. Rare. Dude, I still want Chain Lightning, to be honest. Although, we maybe should have gone for a special upgrade, because our other thing was so good. So this is another blessing. This is a Palm of Power. So this will be like another room with enemies, but not a mini-boss, I think. But we'll get a full upgrade for it. Oh, we get a choice. Do we want Zeus or Dionysus? I'm going to have to go ahead with Zeus on that one. Your call makes lightning strike nearby foes repeatedly for 1.5 seconds. We don't get to use it that often. Your lightning effects also make foes jolted. Next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. I like that more. Dionysus crew displeased.
My feelings here. I thought we had a thing.
Sorry, Dionysus.
Sorry, Dionysus. My mistake. Hold on.
Guess he's upset.
Hold on, that's a lot of people, okay? There you go, you got Chain Lightning. The Chain Lightning is also inflicting Jolt. Thank you. And it is, look, I'll be the first to tell you. Should probably be throwing more here for the record, but I'll be the first to tell you. A roguelite, it's a hard game to play a couple hours of, especially if it's, you know, a roguelite that's rich in bespoke mechanics or even, you know, mechanics that are entirely new. This guy's gonna have a real problem. But I think you can get a pretty decent feel for what's going on with Hades, even only having played a little bit here, relatively speaking, at least. Oh, he's gonna give us another benefit regardless? Or are we just cool now? Oh, he gave me another benefit, dude! Yeah. Take less damage when at low HP. That sounds perfect. I gotta remember to dash over these. Some games you can walk over them as long as you don't stop, but I could really use some HP before we tackle, well, really anything at all. Beautiful. But yeah, what you're getting is, you know, a polished, and probably the best word to use that I could think of right now is ambitious. You're getting a really ambitious roguelite with a number of different weapons, a number of different ways to lose, as I've have been about to put on display already. That Chain Lightning was beautiful, though. That feels like a dangerous situation. A bottle of nectar.
Who should I give this to?
Who should I give this to? You know what? Let's make friends with Dionysus. He was very friendly to us. I also have to say, remember, these are just first impressions. The things that I think are amazing now, I might find grating in the future, and the things that I find, you know, not that amazing right now, might end up being the enduring legacy of the game. That's the beauty of having a first impression. If it's wrong, you can just say, it wasn't my fault, I told you. Oh no. Run, dude. And just keep hitting them with the Chain Lightning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
In the name of Hades.
I almost gifted him one there. Hold on 1 second. Your special inflicts poison actually sounds fantastic. Or gain life. Look, we gotta gain life. We're not looking at this from a long-term perspective. We're looking at this from a very, very short-term perspective. Let's go see what's going on in here. One of my favorite parts, I was just gonna say, is that they are not stingy with the items and blessings. Like, we get them so regularly. It's that little burst of dopamine that keeps you going. It's Sisyphus. Yo, dude, look at those trapezius muscles. It's Zedrunus Zaviscus.
Sisyphus, don't take this the wrong way, but why are you helping me? My father stuck you here for an eternity of torment, and even still you greet me with a smile time after time.
Come now, Prince Zed. That's just the way I am. Besides, you're not your father, thank the gods. You always seemed a decent lad to me. And if you're saying you want out of here, why, I suppose I can relate, is all.
Furtively offers a choice of benefits. Come on, give me healing. I need it.
Sure thing.
I wish I didn't, but I do need it. Okay, so we're still alive, dude. I don't know. We might be able to make something happen on this one. I can understand your pessimism, or at least incredulity in this subject. But I think I'm starting to get it. When you see exclamation points, be afraid, fear for your life, and instinctively just mash the A button. Look at that. In fact, I might even say we're one of the best players of Hades that exists on the YouTube platform. Gain 25 HP. Is it max HP?
Yes.
It is max HP. That's beautiful. What the heck's going on through here? Some kind of blood door.
I'm back, Meg.
This must be the boss fight.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
Okay, Boomer.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
One-winged angel. Okay. When the guitar kicks in, you know you're in trouble. Step 1, use all ranged attacks as quickly as possible. Help. Step 2. Hit the A button to dodge. Step 3, there is no step 3. This is going so much better. Honestly, I'm starting to believe that I'm just a better gamer than I was last year. I suppose we have gotten some passive benefits as well. Hey, you stay out of here. You know what? Incredible! Why stand there in the middle of that? Is the only question I have to ask myself. Wait for her to dodge. Wait for her to rush you. Great work. And then get the heck out of town. Dude, I know it looks bad right now. Maybe it doesn't look that bad. But I'm telling you, I think we're gonna get there. Especially with an actual shield up. I think we're okay. Now, at some point, we may wish to actually attack the boss. That's very scary, though. Instead, I would like to take pot shots from across the map. I deserve that. I deserve that. Again, don't dodge into that if you can avoid it. Dude, we're gonna make it. I think this might be the first time I'll have ever beaten this boss as well. I don't know if I... Oh, you have a shield for some reason. Come and kill him, wretches. Not today. Not today. I'm telling you, you're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. There you go. You inflicted a little poison damage. Had to make a choice there. No. Bad place to be. How we doing? We got 1 of 2 casts. Like Aunt Vivian on the Fresh Prince. That was a horrible place to stand, but a great place to chain lightning. 33 HP. Don't do me dirty like this. I am being done dirty like this. I feel like I have made a terrible mistake and have let the enemies get far too strong. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand far away. I'm gonna yeet chain lightnings and shield throws in as much as possible. I'm gonna protect myself, whether necessary or otherwise. Help. Help me. Help me. No! You in the corner and in the spotlight losing your religion. We got 21 HP left. Here you go. There's a cast. We're not exactly making incredible progress right now. 4 of those, 5 of those. Okay. Good to know. We're still learning. This is definitely unnecessary when instead we could just dash. But can you blame me for being a little bit more careful in our present situation? I mean, it's getting a little spiced. Okay, what if you just dash forehead? Keeps the enemies off of you, too. Okay, can I get another cast back? I think the only thing we're doing damage with is chain lightning. And we have no god gauge. Please tell me, by the way, that you heal me to full. I would very much like to be healed to full if I manage to do the unthinkable and kill the boss. But let's not worry about that too much just yet. Because the spice is still present. She actually hit me with the dodge this. The Trinity. I dodged into it. Don't say for the last time. I still got 6 HP left. Any game that gets you gripping the controller like this has to have some merit. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You got 2 casts. You're low, she's low. Just don't die to the little baby minions. Or preferably, don't die at all. Dude, she's so low. Oh my god. Don't choke. For God's sake. Run. Yoshi's dead! Oh my god. That took way more work than I thought it should have to take. But we've done it. Bounty claimed. Battled out of Tartarus with the Shield of Chaos. He's done it. Don't worry about me. I got 6 HP left. I'm not sweating it. Well, that was intense.
How did you?
I know, I'm pretty good. Restore half of my life, please. We could sell goods or shop.
Can wash away my boons.
To be honest, I kind of like my existing boons. Passive. Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop health items for 3 encounters. Passive. Your attack deals 30% more damage. We'll also take that one, because we can. And then, where the heck are we going?
Heading up. Check.
I've definitely never seen this before, embarrassingly enough. So I don't want to keep going forever here, because I think we're at a pretty good time to potentially stop. But oh, I'm in the lava, dude. But I do want to at least see a little bit more of the art, because that's one of the driving forces in the game. And the presentation style is just so cool, dude. What the heck is that? Oh, you're an enemy. You're a wall master. Certainly, I feel like I should be able to do more damage to you than that.
They absorbed my blow.
Well, if I had $1 for every time I heard that. The expression used to be if I had a nickel, but come on, we're dealing with inflation here. I have to be honest, I'm not sure I have the know-how or the elbow grease to carry us to a new land here. But I think it's a pretty good time to say, you know, we've got a representative look at Hades. An extremely ambitious roguelite with narrative layers on top of it from Supergiant Games. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been available on Epic for a year. It's now available on Steam as well. It is in early access, so comes couched with the expectations and the caveats that you would expect from that. 25 bucks US, 20 bucks for its opening week sale on Steam. I bought it last year, so I'm in the clear. But you can check out the link in the video description below if you want to play it for yourself. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya after I hit the Alt tab.